So actually the next items that we have in here, let me just actually delete the AutoCAD files that we linked them because we won't need them in here. Let's just click on NW, and from here let's go to convert room as attribute in here. So this item will cause that actually the features of room will be actually assigned to the elements that they are common with it. First, by default, it is inactivated. We can just activate or inactivate it. For now, let's just keep it inactivated. Let's go inside, for example, one of these levels, for example, level 1, like this. First, let's go and use a separator tool. Let's go inside, for example, this area, like this. And for example, let's create a kind of bounding in here that I can use this tool inside this area. We have view template in here. Let me just say it in here for now from view template. And for example, the part related to model here, room. Let me just activate room in here because it is structural, and because of that they are inactivated. So let's go for here. This is room. So actually, let me just assign a name to it. For example, room A. And for example, the next information that we have in here, for example, floor, for example, concrete. Mostly, of course, it is related to mechanical and architectural files. They are using spaces, and for example, rooms like wall finish. And for example, let's just set the name share wall. Command, for example, test, enter, and let's just we have to set a room in here, for example. And let's go to here and let's just set a kind of element, for example. This part actually, let's just draw a wall until L2, cancel, and for example 2500, yeah, a wall. And for example, let's set a door, for example, load in folder of doors actually. And for example, one of these default doors in here, let's add them. So let's click on door tool and let's set a door, for example, in here. Door, again, let's just activate that, for example, that I'm able to see this door in here, something like it. What level is that? L143, so it is L143, which one it was, let's find it. So it is height, so it is okay. So let's just click on NW, and for example it is inactivated. Okay, next, yes. So we'll wait that this exporting is done. For example, let's click on refresh. So we didn't use that item. First, the elements will be exported. Actually, if I click on this, and for example, and I will open the properties window, we don't have room tab in here. Or for example, the wall, we don't have any kind of room in here. So let's return to Revit. Let's actually type NW and let's just click on this, convert room as attribute. Let's click on OK, save. The thing that we'll have in here, the features of this room actually with the common elements with it, maybe for example the furnitures, or for example the mechanical like air terminal, for example lighting, and for example these things like that will be shown to us. Let's refresh the file, let's click on this, and from here, for example room A1, we have the information in here. For example, if you click on it, we'll have the information. Let's go, for example, because this is out of this area, it won't be shown. So it is really interesting feature to us that actually we are able to use them. Let me just emphasize it that, for example, they will be more practical in architectural or mechanical things. In structure, of course, usually it's not that kind of, for example, practical. Let me delete them and let's return to here. And for example, the room that we set in here, let's click on it and delete it. And let's close them actually. And for example, on 3D, let me just delete this separator, Control S. And for example, let's click on NW, that these changes are reset. So let's click on OK. Yes. Okay. So this is about raw material.